important part of Dust 2. Once you take control of mid as a terrorist, you can go through to A, you can go through to B. Everything is up for you. And the CTs have no idea what's going on, especially if there's a smoke there at double dots. 4 men stack here at bomb site A with only Scream on mid. And this is Xizt. This is called him reading the T-sided ninjas in pajamas. He knows that they're probably going to push in for A. It's not something, pushing B is not something they usually do.
Yeah, they want to get that they prefer to play the retake on B is one of the things they're thinking here, and a bit of a read on this A movement from NiP. Perhaps they have maybe looked at some demos, maybe it's something like that, but either way, Titan are going into the defense now. They have the setup that they wanted, they've got the push that they wanted, it's just down to making the shots, and NiP are making this a difficult defense indeed for the Titans, as now it's just a Scream at left, but he has quite the aim with that P2000. Is he going to make this work? 1 versus 2, the bomb's going down, and NiP set the clock for Scream now with that bomb ticking away.
They really don't want to show their heads. That's one thing they know not to do against Scream. Scream is going to pick them off straight away if they're not very careful. There. Bit of a cat and mouse. They push it at the same time. Scream will get the first, but not the second, as Fifflaren will win the pistol round for Ninjas in Pajamas. 1-0 for the Swedes, and that's a good start for them.
Yeah, this is really, really nice for Ninjas to get this going. Because one of the hardest things is managing economy on the CT side. This is actually usually where NiP find their downside. It's actually on the CT side. They're really good on the T side, but they really like expensive buys with a lot of scars and stuff like that. And once if you get that a bit too early, it's a bit like, you know, you don't want to ever like grow a business, you know, proportionately. You want to kind of
open a weapons market.
Yeah, you got to grow things, you know, steadily. You don't want to grow too fast.
Step.
And it's the same with your economy here and the kinds of buys that you're looking at. And of course, we see NBK with a. I mean, this is just lovely to see, isn't it? I mean, we can just see kind of the angle he's looking at here. He jumps over, he hops over with this mag, and pops someone in the face with it. And that is always fun, isn't it?
The jumping mag, everybody loves that.
And he's gonna get a field day here with the mag, because they're actually coming up short with a few players are NiP. So let's see what Titans and NBK can accomplish. And actually nothing. The reactions from Forest are stellar as always. And just all going down here. So it's really going to be quite annoying that it's going to take Titan a while to get in their groove and get their setup going with the buys that they want. They only really need, usually the way they start things is, you know, 1 AWP on Kenny, and then eventually when they have enough money to safely buy another AWP, they put another one on B. And NBK is really, really solid at holding long. He doesn't need an AWP, he doesn't play with it really that much on long. And let's see then how this next eco goes for Titan, if they want to do anything special. But usually the second eco is just, all right, we tried, you know, buying a few CZs, now it's just full eco. Let's just think about the next round.
Let's just balance out the financial situation of all the players and see if we can get 1 or 2 kills on an eco. Forest saving up for an AWP here. Hasn't bought himself an AK-47. On the other hand, yeah, a bit of a firefight here at lower tunnels. Going into upper, but Fifflaren will dispatch of both SmithZz and Scream, making it an open sight. Forest pushing in that P2000 to get himself a kill. It's a very standard anti-eco here by the T site. They're playing pretty confident, maybe a bit edgy. CS. Don't want to make any big mistakes. NBK has the Xizt. He knows the bomb's planted at B. He hasn't seen anyone go through long, and he's heard all the damages caused in that other site. At the moment, Forest has 7 kills to 1 death. He's been doing very, very well. Him and Fifflaren have really caused the damage in the past 2 rounds.
Yeah, Forest is just building the bank there for them. He didn't need to buy a weapon at all, and it's actually it's possible then for them to make a play with the AWP on the next round. But I'm not sure if they're going to do that. I think Forest's idea here with not buying anything is more or less, again, you know, just building the bank. Just building the bank. You don't need to buy another rifle there. You can instead just keep saving. But he might do it. Let's see. Yeah, he goes for the AWP indeed. This is really nice because he's going to be able to spot across, but he's going to be facing up against this man who also now can afford an AWP. So perhaps they're going for the duel. He's confident he can get a duel against Kenny. If he manages to take down Kenny in a duel here, it is going to be really nice. And actually, Kenny is just going to completely ignore that at the start of the round and go for a quick, aggressive pick onto the B. Falls, my goodness.
Takes down the AWP for Ninjas in Pajamas. This is great here by Kenny S. Beautiful aggressive play. You don't see any other AWPer doing that, pushing into tunnels like that. Now it looks like the teams will be pushing into bomb site A. They do have control, but Xizt will punish them for that with 1 kill on friberg. It's 3 on 5. Titan still have all their men, and it looks like they might get their first round on this map, as Xizt will get the second on Fifflaren. It's Get Right and Xizt. They will be able to plant the bomb at least. Now the CTs have to retake it. Kenny S from CT spawn with a solid kill there. Now it's Xizt, the final man, getting the SmithZz, but he's not down there. And the headhunter himself, so it's a bomb defuse here by Titan, and a round for them, and a good start now. Hopefully, perhaps building their momentum. These Pajamas will be hurt economically. Slightly, but not too much.
And now you know what they know, is they know that there's no AWP for... Or actually, oh no, yeah, Forest was really rich, of course.
No,
he was really rich. I
I
completely forgot that Forest was 10k in the last round. They got the bomb down. So this is interesting. There's still like that threat at the AWP, because the dynamic and the way that the map control plays out changes a lot when you know that your opponents can't really afford that AWP. Yep. But of course, I wonder if they know that that Forest was so rich, because that may have been something they didn't read.
Oof, look at that double nade, putting Kenny S on 4 HP. He has to be careful. He's playing very aggressive. But whoa!
Wow. How did he do that?
Kenny S shooting for Fifflaren like that. I have no idea how he saw him. No idea whatsoever. Like, what just happened at that moment? I don't really know. I really do not know. Kenny S with 4 HP here. Going for that nade. Oh, on top of friberg's head. We'll be able to finish him off. Some interesting kills there by Titan. They're absolutely black magic. Absolute black magic here by the Frenchman. Some really, really interesting. Forest will be able to pick off MBK. Well, easily.
And Get Right doing what he does best. Staying on the outside, just playing the flank, getting behind people, being sneaky, being cunning. And
sneaky beaky like.
Can he find anything?
Well, CTs have to be very careful. He's coming up here from CT spawn. There are 3 of them right in front of him. Will he be able to get any kills? Actually, not doing enough damage to any of them. Puts SmithZz down. Kenny only has 4 HP. That's 1 bullet or 1 breath of air. Forest now on the bomb site. Get Right with that beautiful flank on Scream and Kenny S. And now the last man standing is Xizt. He'll kill 1 person, but he's not going to be able to get the bomb defused. There's not enough time, and he's hoping that he'll be able to save his M4. Another round here for Ninjas in Pajamas, and Titans. The Titan team should have done a better job.
So here we go. Actually, it's looking really interesting now, as they've of course taken the AWP away from the Titan side, so they're going to have to change their setup. So let's see how they decide to adjust here. It's very telling of a team, in the ways that they like to adjust. Oh no, Forest doesn't even let them do anything. He does take down SmithZz, jumping across. Forest is just so good with any weapon, just like Kenny S. He is such a monster as well. And NiP are really just doing an amazing start here. 4-1 is the round score currently, but they are looking like they're really hitting their stride. And this is going to really put a lot of confidence into the fans of NiP, of which there are so many, because they tend to have shaky games. They need these good starts, and they're getting their good start on Dust 2 right now. And
Forest is really the star of Ninjas in Pajamas today. In all 3 of these maps, he's played very, very well indeed. And he really, really upped the game. And that's the thing with Ninjas in Pajamas. If Get Right's not carrying, Forest will carry. If Forest doesn't carry, friberg will carry. If he doesn't carry, Xizt will carry. And if Xizt is not doing well, Fifflaren will do well. You've got 5 players who can be absolute monsters.
And NiP is playing very, very close to short here. And they're trying to, because they lost a man, they reacted by playing much tighter towards the center of the map so they can support each other and have quicker rotation times. This is why MBK moved away from long, which we usually see him occupying. And this is really important because it also gives him a lot more information to deal with. And so Titan playing this very smartly with their setup. And let's see if NiP can break this though on short. MBK's about to see some action here. Get Right takes down Xizt. It's all down to MBK now to do some damage. Oh, he does take down Fifflaren. There's one more player that they spotted. They're going to get the crossfire, and there it is, Kenny S and MBK. Good little duo work there, and now it's a 3-on-3, but the bomb is down on the A site, so it's going to be a hard retake. They're all coming from the same angle.
Well, it was a great job by NBK to get those kills. Forest is still alive with the AWP. Get Right is going for that flank. Oh, goodness me. Forest with a CZ will take down Scream. Will he actually continue? It's all up to NBK right now. He doesn't have a lot of time left on the clock. He can go for the defuse, perhaps. Will he be shot? Good bomb plant location here by the T side, who put the bomb in a position where they can actually defend it from short. 5-1 for Ninjas in Pajamas, who are looking exceedingly strong on the T side.
So we only really saw, you know, two or three rounds max really, where we had Titan with the setup that they wanted with the Kenny Esor playing aggressively and stuff like that. NiP managed to deny that largely, and this is really proving problematic because that stops Titan from really getting the ball rolling. And so far, Forest has been doing an amazing job constantly shutting them down with that AWP, getting them into positions they want. And look at this, they're moving aggressive forwards for a little bit of a pick action there. A double peek over at the double doors on long, and they're just moving across all the map now. So it's pretty much a full eco from Titan, but getting 2 frags would be really, really nice, getting some extra money, you know, hitting the economy a bit by NiP, and that's all they're really expecting to do here.
That's interesting that they didn't pick it up. They didn't pick up Get Right's AK-47. Friberg actually goes back for it. I think he had 2 AKs, maybe just liked the skin. But it is an eco round here for Titan. In their best case scenario, they win the round. Worst case scenario, they have an eco. So it's not problematic, as Fifflaren will wallbang NBK to oblivion. Fast with the Xizt. Actually losing quite a lot of HP. Fifflaren, Xizt and Forest are actually really, really low.
Hearing some strange sounds right now through my earbuds.
Am I going clinically insane?
I think we're hearing things. We're both going insane.
We're hearing it's the soundtrack for the NiP versus Titan game.
Here we go though. We have a very tough situation for the remaining Titan players as my sanity is restored. My sanity is restored. Friberg is going to go down. He's actually the person with the most HP. They have to be careful. They can lose all their guns. I mean, the bomb has been planted here on bomb site B by the T's, and they're going to get the round. But Existence and Kenny S, if they play their cards right, could get 1 or 2 picks, or 1 or 2 exit frags and pick themselves some guns. Fifflaren and Forest here. Well, they're quite a far distance away. Existence actually picking up an AK-47 for the next. Kenny S finally picking up an AWP. So here's where they can start to get things going again. And got that buy, got that Kenny S AWP. Going to see the setup coming in again. Forest, though, he's been so good at shutting this down. He's going to have the confidence, and they're going to have the bank, or enough bank really, to go for the challenges, to feel confident on the challenges here. And there it is. You know, it's smoked off by both sides, and so this means mid is largely unoccupied. If we go over to see where Kenny S is a focus, we can see he's focused over towards this long angle, leaving NBK to actually go up towards short. And that's where he's been playing a lot here. And this is probably a read that they've been taking against NiP. NiP are a team that do like to work the map control and go for short plays, much more than long plays that we've seen in the past. And this angle from NBK, again, it's similar to just having an AWP stand there. You take a few shots and then fall back off, and that's how it works usually. But NiP so far gaining the map control. They've made Titan waste some nades. They've made Titan get some information here and there. It's not really clear still what the idea is, and this is going to be a really, really good play coming in from them. They're going to have to challenge Kenny S's AWP, but they're going to make this a split. 3-2. It's the most standard strategy in the book on A. How well can they pull it off here for Dust 2?
And Titan have to get back into the game sooner or later. They're 5 rounds behind, and if that gap increases, they're going to be in a bit of trouble. Kenny S getting himself a kill there on long. NBK taking down Xizt. This is a pretty good start for them. It's 5-on-3, but we've seen this scenario before, and we've seen the terrorists come back from it. As Fifflaren will take down SmithZz. Fifflaren. Good flash there by Fifflaren. Will take down Scream, but NBK will be ready for him. Now 3-on-1. Get Right to the last man standing is picking up the AWP. He's left the bomb. He knows that he doesn't have enough time. And he's just going to try and save that AWP. So it's a round for Titan. I think Ninjas in Pajamas there took just a bit too long. And they lost a few too many of their men earlier.
It's quite spread as well overall, and the timing was a bit off. It's I remember we saw previously Epsilon do something very similar, but instead of doing a 3-2, they did a 4-1 on long, and it was against exactly the same setup, against an AWPer, and it's like the perfect counterplay to someone sitting there with the AWP. But I think they didn't expect that. I think they expected the more typical setup where MBK's playing rifling from pit there. So these setups are not going the way that they're thinking, but Forest is doing a great job AWPing on this map so far, and that's going to shut down 2 players. Screaming, can he yes, full. It's a 6-2 scoreline, so this is really bad. SmithZz is going to get response. Fantastic AWP play, and MBK chiming in as well. Oh, and another one going down from SmithZz, down suicide. This is not looking good all of a sudden. NiP had it, but now they just lost it.
It's well read here by Xizt. He felt that they might be going towards bomb side B. I think they know that the bomb's down at mid. SmithZz doing an excellent job getting himself 2 kills with that AWP, and that's why he used to be the AWPer for Titan before Kenny S. He is really rising up to the occasion. That's the problem with Titan as well. Ooh, leg shot there on Xizt. That's the problem with Titan as well. You get one guy, you get Kenny S, SmithZz picks up the AWP, and he's still as good.
No, please press mouse 1.
8 HP. Yeah, we're just there like, please activate your wall hack so you can see that he's right in front of you. Fifflaren now with a pop flash and pushing through. Sees nobody to stop him from taking control of shot. And Xizt will get a kill on SmithZz. Interesting, with only 8 HP. Now it's all up to Xizt. 8 HP to win this game. He's got 10 seconds left on the clock. The bomb's down in the site. Oh. MBK is going to make short work of him. 6-3. Titan making that comeback and decreasing the distance between them and the Swedes, the Swedish, well, not, I wouldn't say champions, I'd say Fnatic are the Swedish champions at the moment, since they beat NiP in the esports finals last night. But yeah, well, you can say one of the Swedish champions, even though Fnatic have been kicked out of the group stages in this tournament. This is a fast A long push here by the echoing T side, and it's going to get completely destroyed by Xizt and MBK. Really, Xizt, he's shown that he's got some very, very good aim this the past few maps. He is really, really on point, and I think it's very important that Xizt plays well. I mean, sometimes he might not get the best of scores, but if he's got an aim like that, and if he makes the important kills, then he's never a liability.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Titan going for this aggression. Forest though with the AK, and this was, oh no, he shot. Forest has just been destroying them. AWP, AK, doesn't matter. Just put a gun in his hands.
It's just disgusting. It's not fair at all.
It's really interesting, because the fun thing there for Titan was that they read that there was no AWP again. That's why they did that, because they know there was no AWP finally. Forest was on AK, they knew that. So that's why they made that aggressive push, but it doesn't even matter. He was just sniping them down with the AK. And now we've got SmithZz trying to bring this back, but it's going to be very tough. The bomb set up. SmithZz gets 1 frag. It's still a 1-on-3. He's going to want to go for the save. And NiP are playing amazing right now, but in particular Forest.
16 kills and 9 deaths to his name. He's really carrying his team at the moment, and he's doing the best job. On the other hand, you have MBK, who has now taken more of a lurker role on his side, and that's given him a bit of freedom to get some kills. SmithZz, however, keeping that AWP for the CT side, perhaps. Oh, looking down just to reduce the head hitbox, but he's kept the AWP, given it to Kenny S. That's good for their economy. It's not going to be painful for them to get another AWP. Oh, and it's a double AWP, triple AWP set up here, and a Scar. What is going on here? MBK with a Scar, Xizt with an AWP, SmithZz with an AWP, Kenny S with an AWP. What is going to happen here? Is this a new meta, or is this Titan just going crazy? Absolutely mad. We've not really seen this before. MBK backing away with a Scar, does a bit of damage, but not enough. It's 3 AWPs though, still left. I don't think they expect it. They're like, hang on a second, Xizt has got an AWP, SmithZz has got an AWP, Kenny S has got an AWP. What's going on here? But it does mean that the T side can go very aggressive. They can go for those short engagements, but that put them off. Xizt with it, and this is actually working here for the terrorists, the CT side, as there's only 2 men left, Fifflaren and Xizt. What a choice. Scream the only person with an M4 left. Xizt sees there is a terrorist pretty close by. Is he going to get him with the USP? Can't use his AWP. He's completely flashed. Goes for the knife. Fifflaren unable to knife Fifflaren. And there you go. There. Interesting stuff indeed. They keep 2 AWPs from the 3, and the Scar goes down as well by MBK, but they win that round, and that's definitely put a shock through Ninjas in Pyjamas' system. There's no doubt about that. They did not see that coming.
It's amazing. It's comedy almost. But much more simple setup coming in. SmithZz and KS AWPing expected. Rattling off some shots through mid. KS sprinting back on over towards A. And we're going to go for it. This is like a really good thing for them to do. If they want to try to like actually flash over and push one of the AWPers down, this could be really nice with these pistols and just get an AWP down. Maybe even pick up an AWP. Could be brilliant. SmithZz, how well can he execute the defense here? The Xizt, AWPer's best friend.
Oh, KS with the support all the way from the other side of CT spawn. Great job there by KS to stop them from picking up that AWP and causing a bit more damage. But SmithZz did a good job getting a kill in the second with the Xizt. Not bad, held them off for a bit. It was a pretty tough push going in through mid. It's actually really hard to defend against, especially with an AWP. Good comeback here from Titan. They've really, the wind has returned to their sails. They are moving. They're moving once again. And I hope for their sake they can keep things going, because the CT side from NiP definitely, even though in the past it's let them down here and there, they're still such a monstrous side. You need to get all the rounds you possibly can against them, and so far we're seeing a slow start to the round from NiP. They're just going for map control. We've got Fifflaren over on the upper tunnels with the bomb towards B here, and that's indicative of what they want to do right now, because they are moving slowly towards the upper tunnels, just waiting for the smokes to dissipate. We'd expect some kind of split going over mid, and we do have the smoke going over mid here, but this could just be the the play for confusion. But Fifflaren's still there with the bomb though, so this is still making me think that they are going to go for this. Be pushed. Scream, he wants to find out what's up, and Fifflaren tells him exactly what's up with that AK-47. They make their way in, but this is going to be hard against the AWP of SmithZz. You're right, actually getting the better of MBK, who's trying to lurk in from long. Xizt with a well-timed push. They have the bomb here now in upper tunnel. This is very important, but Xizt is going to go down to Xizt, and Get Right will take KS. It's 8-6. And that was a very, very fast-paced end of that round. I actually thought the CTs might be able to defend the bomb a little while longer. Again, a double up purchase here by the CT side. SmithZz and KS getting an AWP each. I think bomb side B might be the weak point here for Titan. There is no smoke. Oh, SmithZz gets the better of Forest at mid. This is a bad sign here for Ninjas and Pajamas. And an even worse sign for Titan is KS missing his shots. Xizt will take down Scream. And that's a life lost where we really shouldn't have been.
This is going down to the wire here for both Titan and NiP. I mean, the fans for both teams are just... They're hordes and hordes of fans.
Biting their nails.
They must be, yeah, they're absolutely just drenched in sweat at this point. KS, is he going to find a frag on suicide? He does! NiP playing so far back still, and I can't believe it. They are moving forward to a two-man advantage. Titan are bringing this back in the last round. Oh, KS to take down Xizt again, and it's just one man standing to make the difference here. It's friberg. It's got a lot to contend with.
This game is far too close for comfort for both sides, and on this map, on Dust 2, you can see that it's so much about the individual aim of each of their players. It's really all mostly about that. Like, you're getting so many one-on-ones, you're getting so many of these shots that should be landing or shots that shouldn't have landed, and they're really deciding the future of this of this game. It's not been strats, it's not been team movements. It's really been individual plays by the various different players, and friberg's still alive, in fact. Will he get a kill before he gets terminated finally? There's no chance he's going to survive. He's got 17 HP. Is he going to plant the bomb? Fake. Plant there. Gets a kill on KS. This could be huge by friberg if he wins the round for Ninjas and Pajamas, but sadly, no time left on the clock. Existence will pop out and finish him at the right moment. 8-7 Titan with a pretty good comeback there through the first half, and it's very close. It is a relatively T-sided map, but Titan think the CT side is stronger. So I wonder what it means. It's kind of 50-50 at the moment.
Forest really MVP. Big MVP going to Forest. I mean, he made so many key kills happen with the AWP, and so many key kills happen with the AK. There were so many points which could have been the turning point for Titan. Could have been. Every time it was Forest that shut it down. Every single time. And when Forest is on point, get even scarier because he's just so good. And then you have Get Right, you've got Xizt and friberg. Everyone starts getting, the morale starts getting boosted when you get one player, really performing like that. And he was the answer that NiP needed. And going into the pistol round here, and what is
a
this?
snipe with a Glock all the way from it. You cannot really you know, you can't plan that.
Yeah, friberg types K. Because you just that just doesn't happen.
It doesn't. And it's not one shot. It has to be more than that. So pretty lucky here by Existence to get that. It's 2 5.7s though. One on Fifflaren and the other on Get Right. And this is something we do see quite a lot on the CT side for NiP. They don't go for the nades. They rather go for the 5.7s. They'd rather go for the firepower.
NiP just put down a smoke, and it was on mid, wasn't it? Where is the smoke going? Didn't actually see where the smoke goes.
I have not seen where it's landed either.
Oh no, he hasn't thrown it yet. There you go. There, I thought he'd thrown it, but there it is. It's smoking to see. Let's see if he can actually get this bomb down. And they're rushing in. It's looking really good for them. They're
what
just
a textbook rush. What a textbook rush into the bomb site. Perfect smoke, perfect push in. Great aim by both of the players, and they're able to take them down. Now the last man standing is Get Right, who has a monumental task of defeating 4 of the Titan players and defusing the bomb. And I think he's just going to practice his bunny hops, perhaps at A-long. Or actually save his time set. I think that's the more realistic. Well, he went for it. Went for the kill. Could make it. Scream got the better of him with a Glock. Which is interesting on that distance. And they pick up the 5.7 from bomb site B off the Fifflaren. And SmithZz will have that. And we have a full buy here by the T side. 8.
Oh, we're getting the pistol armors too from NiP, or at least. Wait. Did some only all of them but Fifflaren bought pistol armor there? So interesting there that Fifflaren didn't buy that. I guess they want one player able to have kind of staggered money to be able to buy an AWP later, perhaps from the saves. But
perhaps just get some flashes and smokes later if they lose this round as well.
But as we can see, they're very spread out on this setup. And Xizt is going to run into some heat right here from Titan, making their way through mid. He does manage to get
some team damage there.
And can they get anything more here? They should be able to pick up a weapon there from the player that got dropped. Titans, SmithZz gets taken down. Not helpful to do that team damage. And NiP are working off of this. It's just SmithZz remaining. What is happening here for Titan? Just getting crushed by this pistol armor buy. It doesn't work that often, but this time it did. NiP needed that badly.
Titan again lose another eco round or another anti-eco against Ninjas in Pajamas, and it's kind of a reoccurring theme where for some reason on the pistol rounds they either lose focus or Ninjas in Pajamas gain focus, but there is something different. There is something that's causing Ninjas in Pajamas to defeat them in that kind of matchup, and the thing is that eco win for Ninjas in Pajamas has kept them in the game and has allowed the momentum to drive towards themselves rather than towards Titan. Little pause here as we wait for the game to start again between the French and the Swedes. It's the El Clasico of Counter-Strike. It's the most exciting and important match you'll probably see. It might be the Dreamhack final itself at the quarterfinals. It could be. Winner of this game could be the winner of the whole tournament. These are really the two greatest. I mean, Titan struggled against Hellraisers earlier on, but it could be a different Titan at the moment. It's a full-on eco here for the T side as they get control of mid.
Making their way up now, and NiP haven't really taken information. Finally, friberg's going to see what's up, and Titan make their way in straight on top of that B-bomb site. But these positions are very, very strong here for the Swedes. SmithZz is going to find himself an M4, but not with any health to use it with. Oh, but that doesn't matter if you connect with the head. SmithZz is alive. Should be able to get the bombs down. There it is already. What an insanely good eco round. Can they get anything else out of this? Looks like the answer is no, but they got, what, 2 frags and a bomb plant. That is great for Titan. So they didn't do what NiP did on their eco. Well, actually, they actually did pistol armor, so it wasn't really an eco, but they did manage to get a very good result. And this is important for them to be able to bring things back and to keep NiP from getting this momentum. Just keep disrupting them, and it's really important to do that. NiP, we're going to see the AWP on Fifflaren.
Fifflaren holding a pretty deep position here at CT spawn. And they're going to be pushing through, and they're going to suffer. And he gets the first kill on Existence. Going to make the second shot. Xizt is there to support him. They'll take down MBK. That smoke's going to put Fifflaren and Xizt out of the fun for a moment, and this push down mid has been completely shut down by Ninjas in Pajamas. What an excellent CT round for them. They haven't lost one blip of health. Actually, only Fifflaren with 7 HP down.
Looked like an eco round, but they had a full buy.
Yeah, it was as fast as an eco round as well. I don't know what happened there. Xizt perhaps making a call that really he shouldn't have made.
All right, so we're going to go into the next round now, and again we get the eco coming in from Titan. So it's starting to get pretty bad actually for them. They can't really afford to run into this situation again after this one. NiP are really coming close to a not only like great momentum and good confidence, going into this deciding map. The loser of this map goes out of this tournament. They go out of Dreamhack Summer. They're out of the running in the quarterfinals. So this is going to be a really big map for both teams here. They both want this so badly. It's home turf for NiP, but Titan, they have something to prove. They have had lackluster results for quite some time now, considering their lineups. This is the tournament for them. Surely it must be. And
must be theirs. Must be theirs.
NiP definitely equally deserving of a big victory in this tournament. So let's see if they're able to accomplish this. They're playing it very defensively, very slow. They understand exactly the situation right now. They know that the buy is not there for Titan. They're playing the long ranges, getting away from those pistols. Ooh, Scream able to take down one though, but it's just Xizt now. Good hold coming in from NiP overall. Bit awkward here at the last moments of the round, but Get Right will clean it up. So 12 to 8 right now, and we're going to see the buy coming in from Titan. Xizt with the AWP. They've got to make something happen here. What we're going to see, he's got a really good spawn for a timing on B to pick B. So let's see if he's going to go for that. But looks like he's aiming towards mid here for a ever watchful AWP angle over mid.
It's 12 to 8 as Ninjas in Pajamas are increasing the gap between them and the Titans. Or Titan. And it's not looking very good. Very troubling here for the Frenchmen. If they're not able to win this buy round, they're going to be in severe financial trouble indeed. Interesting split here as Scream will be in lower B. The rest of the team going towards a long with Xizt keeping control of mid with the AWP and the bomb.
How they're moving together here. They're all three of them were stacked on mid there. They just moved from B to mid together.
Fast shot there by Fifflaren to catch Xizt off guard. And I don't know why Xizt was running there with a knife, perhaps for mobility, perhaps for information, but it probably wasn't the best choice for him. And now it's going to be a bomb site B push. They know that there are 4 CTs remaining. One at mid, definitely one at B, who gets shot down by Xizt, and the rest at A. Xizt has to really shine right now. He has to carry his team to victory. It's either him or Scream or MBK. MBK has been actually doing pretty well today. Scream did great on Inferno, but he's not doing as great as we expect.
Nice position from Scream here, punching in the numbers, getting that bomb planted. Here goes the retake attempt from NiP. Scream close to double doors, flush with those double doors. In they go through the window. Xizt to take down one, and Scream also. It rests on Get Right's shoulders, which will not be going that well. So 12 to 9 now for
won't be able to
NiP.
carry the weight on his shoulders, will he?
So Titan, they are bringing this back right now. That was a good round for them. Sorry, NiP are bringing it back. It's a good round for them. Had a bit of a brain fart over there, but it was one of those rounds where Titan were in a position to really string the momentum together. If they were able to win that one, they could really hurt NiP. They running out of they would be starting to run out of cash flow.
It was a good call by Xizt to push into bomb site B. After they got that early pick there by Xizt. Right now it's 12 to 9. 3 rounds left. This is as close as, well, it's very close. It won't be as close as it can get. It can be closer, but it is very close indeed between these two. They've taken it to the 3rd map in the best of 3 in the quarterfinals. What could arguably be the final of Dreamhack Winter Summer. And I keep mixing up the two. I don't know, even though it's boiling hot. Get Right pushing in on shot. Well timed, but Scream will punish him. And the help of the damage caused by Xizt before his death. And Xizt is dying pretty early on in these rounds. Titan, 4 on 4. They do have the advantage. 4 on 3. 3 on 3. As Xizt will be shot down by Xizt. There's a lot of trades going on, but 3 men will be pushing in from short. friberg has got a pretty tough little thing to do. Molotov throws down. That puts him out of the game. They has to go through short or wait a tad bit longer. And nice flashes as well. But that nade is actually not bad here by friberg. He's going to try and push in from long. There's going to be one terrorist waiting for him. That's MBK with the AWP. MBK picking up the AWP instead of SmithZz and actually punishing Forest. friberg right now is the last man. MBK doing the chicken job for some reason. Now friberg's going to try and retake the bomb site. He's got an M4. Very, very clever play here by friberg. He knows exactly where the T's are. He keeps the angles as narrow as possible. Who will get the first kill? This is very important here. It's one-on-one scream against friberg. He's going to go for the defuse, and he won't be able to shoot him. It's a defuse here for Ninjas in Pyjamas. Scream unable to make it on time, and friberg is going to finish him off with a wallbang headshot anyway. Titan should have won that round. Ninjas in Pyjamas 13-9, and this is looking very, very bad here.
What a steal. What a steal. I can't believe that. I mean, friberg, they must have had like a huge banana grin, man. But that is from ear to ear, that grin.
Not a banana grin. It must have been a scream. I think they screamed, probably.
Because when he saw that plant and when he saw where the other guys were positioned, he had to have known that that was a big, big chance, that hold. And there's a nice open up from Fifflaren, and Titans seem to be having very close situations. Xizt a little confused at how Existence got behind him, and Titan needs to bring things back now. Things are getting very dangerous for them in this round. It is almost over. This game is coming to a close as the frags rattle in, and there's 2 players left for the French side.
Titan have to win this round. They have to win this round if they want to stay into it. It's looking like Ninjas in Pyjamas are increasing the distance between them and their French counterparts, but it's up to SmithZz and Existence now. Will they be able to plant the bomb? Existence is going to get shot down by Forest, and Get Right's going to finish it. It's 14-9. Ninjas in Pyjamas are only 2 rounds from winning. Titan at the moment are trying to figure out what is going wrong. What can they do to change the future of this match? They are forced onto either a force buy or an eco. I mean, they can't get any AKs. There's an eco here by the T side. And unless they really show some magic. I can't speak English, everyone. Been casting too much, can't speak English. But if they show some magic,
I'll save you.
Say the phrase, sir. Say the phrase. You have the right to do that.
Show some magic.
Yes.
But the thing about this as well is that NiP have been consistently changing their defensive setups, so this makes it really hard for Titan to read. And very now dynamic, again, they've completely opened up short before. Now they're back on short. They just keep changing. Oh wow! But there's the crossfire. This is the thing. Mid and short, they play together. But this is a great return from SmithZz with that Xizt. It's such a dangerous weapon there, and they put it to a 3-on-3. Fifflaren's really low. He's going to go down to NBK as well. With Xizt and Forest standing, they do have their M4s. They can bring this.
Oh dear, MBK didn't get the gun, actually.
The bomb is down on short. This is a big deal.
Oh my god, it's a 2-on-1. SmithZz picks up the M4. It's weird that MBK wasn't able to get the AWP, but this is really interesting. Titan are playing the game of their lives at the moment. They're going to go towards bomb site B. Xizt is going to hop down. SmithZz is not going to see that. Now it's a 1-on-1. Existence versus Xizt. The Xizt against each other.
So he was kind of trying to flash in for Existence, and Xizt was so smart to go for the 1-on-1 because he needed to make it to a 1-on-1, and that was his best chance to do it, and he realized it straight away. He's such a smart player, and now he can go for the retake, and he's got lots of time to do this. He just stays, mid, then he can figure out when the bomb goes down where it's down. He's got time. He's got to keep calm. It's a big, big moment for both teams here. The pressure on Existence and the pressure on Xizt cannot be measured.
It's all up to Existence here to keep the hopes of Titan alive. It's a 1-on-1 matchup here as Existence will be in bomb site A. He sees Xizt, and Xizt sees Existence. He'll get the kill. What a spray down there. I don't know what Existence was really thinking going out in the open like that. And it's a bomb defuse by Ninjas in Pyjamas. And it looks like the dream for Titan is finally going to end. 15-9. It's match point here for Ninjas in Pyjamas. It was a very good eco, but right now, very good ecos are not going to let you or make you win the game. In fact, what you need is a miracle. What Titan need right now is 6 rounds in a row.
They can definitely pull this one off. They have enough money, luckily for them, they have enough money thanks to the bomb plant.
Glass
cannon by good buy on what could be the last round for them. So let's see if they're able to do this now, because they've been running into so many close rounds against NiP, but NiP just seem to just clutch it away every single time. All the players pulling their weight from NiP. Forest, it's still monstrous game from him, and everyone in NiP pulling their weight fantastically. And again, they changed the setup there. Now it's like before they had a 2-man setup with a guy very, very close on mid. They have a guy close on mid. They're going to go, maybe, are they going to do it? No, Fifflaren is playing quite far back here. So we can see exactly how things are turning out by checking the minimap. Titan taking control of mid. Oh, friberg gets a double in mid. Oh my goodness.
friberg with a double kill, but he is punished there by KennyS. It's 3-on-4. Get right with the score. Looks like the bomb is moving towards bomb site B here. Fifflaren will get the better of KennyS.
Tournament life on NBK and SmithZz.
Yeah. It doesn't look good here for Titan. It's match point here for Ninjas in Pyjamas. It's 2 against 4. It's all up to SmithZz and MBK. The hopes for Titan could end very shortly here, as MBK is going to look away at the wrong moment. He might get shot from behind. It's all up to SmithZz now. It looks like Titan's going to lose, and Ninjas in Pyjamas are actually on to the semi-finals as Titan get kicked out. The El Clasico goes to the Swedes. And